If you've ever visited an Ayurvedic doctor to seek treatment for lifestyle and metabolic disorders, chances are you've been provided a list of do's where the advice to indulge in regular exercise tops the list. As cliche as it may sound, exercise really is a life changing wellness activity that has the potential to keep lifestyle and metabolic disorders at bay, or even better, hold the key to treating them in addition to the medicine plan. The advice on incorporating an exercise routine to boost the results of your treatment isn't just meant to be on paper. The advice to exercise is actually given when exercise is going to play an important role as much as the medicines and diet. Do all physical activities count under the exercise category? Well, the answer is no. Physical activity in daily life can be categorized into occupational, sports, household, and others. A proper exercise is a subset of physical activity that is planned, structured, and repetitive and has a final or an intermediate objective like improvement or maintenance of physical fitness. The modern household activities cannot exactly be counted as exercise because they are random and vague body movements with no specific healthy outcomes. Hence, it becomes extremely necessary to design an exercise routine for yourself that caters to your body's needs and that which counters the disease and its ill effects. Many people lose sight of the ultimate purpose of exercise, which is to improve overall health, both mental and physical, and fitness. People in the modern world are lost in the mindless patterns of the gym and habitually grind out set after set in disdainful workouts. But if you check their flexibilities and resistance to diseases, that'll tell a different story. It's certainly important to build strength and increase muscle tone, but that alone is not enough. The human body is capable of movements of all kinds that are beyond machines and equipment. There should never be limitations in this regard if you really wish to experience the power of your body. This is possible when your exercise routine encourages you to explore your body's capabilities to the fullest. So if you wish to define the goals that you would like to achieve through exercise, they could ideally be these: being disease-free, agile, flexible, coordinated, and most importantly, physically and mentally balanced. Talking from Ayurveda perspective, the role of Vyayam is discussed in the Ritucharya chapter of Ashtang Sangraha and Ashtang Hriday. When you want to learn about a subject, having a holistic approach helps you understand all its sides. So let's talk about the do's and don'ts of exercising. Number 1. Seasonal variations. Exercise should be done in all seasons after considering the body's strength based on the season. Summers and rains should be when we regulate or lessen our activities as they can drain us out. Light exercises and pranayam could rather be practiced in such weather conditions. Winters could be about exercising generously by conserving half the strength. Number 2. How much is good for me? Key rule is to exercise up to half of your strength. This could be different for different people based on their body types, age, and general health. You'll know the limit has been reached when sweat starts appearing on the forehead, body begins to feel warm and light, the chest starts thumping, and a certain kind of heaviness starts to be felt at the heart region. Do not exercise beyond this point. Gradually, as you keep up with your practice regularly, your potential to do rigorous exercises only starts increasing. Overindulgence, on the other hand, can do more harm than good. Post-workout, it is important to oleate or massage the entire body or at least the joints with oil after a workout session, just like you would service your car after a long journey. This prevents wear and tear and muscle and joint pain in the long run. Regular consumption of plain or medicated ghee to nourish the body and muscles, to regulate the agitated vata, administration of medicated enemas are indicated to prevent excessive loss of muscles and tissues. None of this is considered by 90% of the population. That's exactly why injuries, heart disorders are common in sportspersons and exercise freaks. What is the best time? Exercising on a completely empty stomach at sunrise fetches the best results. Evening exercise may not have the same effects, but then that's better than not exercising at all. Ending a session with pranayam or various breathing techniques supplies oxygen and prana in abundance to all organs and systems in the body. Ideally, you can eat nourishing foods half an hour after your workout so the body temperature is down to normal in that time span. They say regular exercise automatically makes a person attractive, even if the person doesn't possess the looks and the face. Let's come to the health boosting benefits of exercise. Exercise increases heart rate, which helps to stimulate peristalsis, the intestinal contractions that move the waste out of the body. So it's helpful in preventing and relieving constipation and a slow digestive system. Exercise training improves muscle insulin sensitivity and is considered a key tool in the prevention and treatment of metabolic disorders. Exercise has the power to boost metabolism, and this is the point that tops the list of benefits. Metabolism is something that you can have a control over only through exercise and physical activity, nothing else. Exercise means better and regulated hormonal activity. Exercise is considered as an immune enhancer, so it has important modulator effects on the immune function. It has been studied that the biomarkers of inflammation such as C-reactive protein, which are associated with chronic diseases, are reduced in individuals who regularly exercise as against the sedentary individuals. Exercise boosts appetite tremendously, but since it boosts metabolism too, this is not going to lead to weight gain as the excess is always used up in your next bout of exercise. Ayurveda has quoted that regular exercise produces tolerance to heat and cold, which means the resistance to different weather conditions can be built only by exercising regularly. Resistance to changing weather conditions means freedom from seasonal ailments or allergies, something that's so common today. Exercise produces mental stability and tolerance to various physical and psychological stressors. Studies have shown that this is because of increased levels of circulating serotonin and endorphins. Endorphins are natural pain relievers and antidepressants in the body. They give you a certain euphoric feeling, which is called a runner's high, a phenomenon that occurs after intense physical activity. Now that we know the do's, let's get to learn the don'ts. Yes, this actually becomes more important than knowing the benefits. So, who shouldn't exercise? Someone who just took a meal, someone who's afflicted with excessive thirst and hunger, indigestion, dizziness, someone who's undernourished, weak due to undereating, has cough, chest injuries, is too young or too old, and is not in the habit of exercising in his younger days, should refrain from doing rigorous physical activity. Exercise should also be avoided when you're having an acute bout of anger or fear, grief, as this can further cause imbalance in your vata. Never consume alcohol after a bout of exercise. I hope this video gave you information that you were probably not aware of. Through the knowledge in Ayurvedic texts, I believe we as Indians already possess the necessary information to emerge out as one of the healthiest countries in the world. On the contrary, we are on the verge of becoming the diabetic capital of the world. Too bad our texts lie untouched in libraries and museums as lost treasures. There needs to be a revolution that changes the face of health of this country. Hoping that happens soon. I'll take your leave for today. Thank you.